I'd like to welcome you to WCPT AM's Out Chicago. Think of us as Sunday brunch with your gay best friends. Now please welcome your host, Scott Duff.
And a happy Sunday fun day to everybody out there. Scott Duff here, and Ellen Miller is off on a big old birthday celebration. For a big old birthday. Actually, she and Richard Chu have the same birthday right here on WCPT. But that means we get to be hanging out with our special celebrity guest co-host, actor, activist, author, Tania Richard.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am
know
so
how you are a little,
much better.
Oh, good. That's yes.
Oh, yeah. So you know what I got for Easter this year? I got pneumonia. And I do not recommend. No. 0 stars.
Yeah.
0 stars. 0 stars.
It's not cute.
Oh, it was, girl. That's why I had to kind of try to look cute today, because
You did good. Get to your Facebook live stream,
thank
folks.
you.
Because
yeah.
it looks good.
There we are. Well, I try to look cute because, man, it was decidedly not cute.
Yeah.
And interactive.
But now you have medication, right? And you're getting it all
I'm
better.
on the antibiotics. Let me tell you.
That makes a huge,
like within the first 24 hours.
Yeah, it's
it was
great.
like,
I know.
But it was so not, it was just gross.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott has a joke.
I'm not going to say the joke. No, it's just it's Easter Sunday. I can't do that. Happy Easter to everybody out there who celebrates. Happy Easter. I hope you had a great Passover if you celebrate that. I still was not invited to a Seder.
Have you ever gone? I went once.
Yes, I love a Seder. I love them, and every time. But I mean, I
cool.
was really, really, really sick.
Yeah.
This year, so I could not have gone.
No.
But I love a Seder. Seders are freaking awesome.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
Especially like if you go to a big gay one.
Ooh, yes.
Or like a friend of mine in Memphis who she converted to Judaism because of her husband, and their seders are they've got masks of all like the plagues.
Wow.
that you get to wear and everything. Yeah, it's super duper fun.
Wow.
Everything, and the food's great because she's also she is Thai.
Okay.
So she'll put a little Thai spin on the traditional food.
Fusion.
A little fusion going on there. But anyway, it's great. But I didn't do that.
No.
Instead, I had broth.
Because you were sickies.
I had broth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. So this is going to be a very interesting show. My brain is still kind of like being a little foggy and whatever. Like it was, not cute. Not cute, but we got a really cute show for you today. Hey, the world premiere of Matthew Yee's White Rooster, which is a dark comedy that's equal parts Chinese mythology, Western Americana, and Gothic folk rock. You know, that old story.
That old trope.
That old trope. It is now playing at Lookingglass Theater, one of my favorite theater companies in Chicago, and dare I say the world.
They have an amazing cafe.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. That whole opening lobby is just...
It looks amazing.
It's wonderful. I hate you. But you know, joining us later, maybe we'll bring up the cafe. Is one of the show's ensemble members, Noelle Oh. Oh, girl, she's got a very interesting track in that show. It's one of those things where you kind of don't want to give it away.
Yeah.
But you I just want to talk about it. But it's just like, it is. This play is cuckoo bananas.
That's what you want to leave the theater feeling.
I know. And it feels also very like old school Lookingglass.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So it's like literary adaptation, like story within a story, almost like Arabian Nights.
Yes.
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
Lookingglass in the 90s.
Girl. Come on now.
My gosh.
Come
Coolest
on.
theater in town.
The coolest theater in town.
It was. They were so cool.
Oh. Are you kidding me? They were all like, you're celebrity. Like
You're
Laura
actors,
Eason.
but you also move. And also, too.
And you also like sing songs.
Oh
and
my
then like, why are you
gosh.
upside down?
So
and
cool.
how is that little tiny lady holding that very tall man? What is going on? Oh, yeah. So I'm very excited to chat with Noelle Oh, who's going to be joining us in the second hour. And I'm happy that you're here for this today
honey.
because real life couple Ted Hoerl
Oh, my gosh.
and Steve Scott, they Chicago legends.
100%.
Chicago theater
Icons.
legends, I will say. Icons. Ted Hoerl was actually, I believe he was the LGBTQ liaison to the mayor.
Oh, my gosh.
Back in the day.
Get out of here.
Ted's had a very long,
They've had
very
20 different
deep
lives,
career in like presence in the queer community here in Chicago. Well, they're going to be back. They're going to be on stage together. I think they haven't been on stage since like 99. Or something. They're two powerhouse directors, incredible. They are taking the stage as part of PrideArts special two-week staging of A.R. Gurney's Love Letters, which is a lovely little play that follows two lifelong friends and the letters they exchange. It's a benefit because PrideArts has moved into Center on Halsted. That's now they're going to be their home. So they're doing a benefit for this. They're doing it they're doing it 2 weekends and with 4 different casts.
Love it.
I know. I love it. So we're going to be able to chat with Ted and Steve in the second hour. As well as deal with, like, we're going to also talk about kind of the madness girl, there's so much madness that's going on. Yeah. But of course, we would love to hear from you. So give us a call at 773-763-9278. The number again is 773-763-9278. You know, you can also text us at that very same number. So if you don't want to like be all as much interactive.
Should I text you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, but you can text the phone line at 773-763-9278.
Because why would I text you? Because I'm right here.
Well, people do weird things. I'll be texting Devin sometimes. And like, hey, what's going on here?
Okay.
I know he's like 3 feet away.
Yes, he is.
There we are.
Give it up for Devin.
Give it up for Devin. Whoop, whoop.
Just like, if you're sitting in the chair across from Scott and Scott's texting me, you done messed up.
Yeah. Look out.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you're talking about me at this moment?
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, my God. I'm going to cry.
You are so pretty.
Aw. That worked way too easily.
I know. It really did. Hey, listen, of course, you can listen now at Chicago Live every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central on 8:20 a.m. on TuneIn from heartlandsignal.com, or you can watch the live video stream from the WCPT Facebook page or the Heartland Signal YouTube page. You can see my Easter egg kind of explosion. A explosion of color. There we go. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, and we are reading your comments. So please leave your thoughts as well as like and share the page. You can find it at facebook.com/WCPT820. How are you, my friend?
I'm super well.
Yeah.
My throat's a little scratchy.
Well, you had a big benefit last night for American Blues Theater.
Yes, for American Blues Theater, and I performed because they announced their season, and I am in their first slot. Black Girl from a White Suburb. Yes. I'll be doing my solo show.
Yay!
Yes. So that was super fun.
Up on the main stage?
Well, they're in the studio space.
I love that studio space.
That studio space is perfect.
Yeah.
And so it's really exciting. American Blues has shepherded this piece from the very beginning with various workshops, and they've got a great season coming up. And so, I performed a little excerpt from it and got to see old friends and stayed out, I think, almost till 11.
What? The fact that you're even awake right now is incredible. That is way past your bedtime.
Yes.
That's amazing.
But yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, is there a director?
Oh, yes. Catch this.
Yeah.
J. Nicole Brooks.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes.
Talk about Lookingglass superstar.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Talk about another
We're
icon.
doing an inside baseball right now. But J. Nicole Brooks she is phenomenal. She's an incredible writer, director, actor. Watching her on stage.
Oh my gosh.
Stop.
Cool with a capital K. I mean,
Beyond.
so cool. I don't even think I should be in proximity to her level of coolness.
No, she'll up your game.
Yes.
I'm with you on that. I mean, I hear it. Look, there are
Yes.
parts of town that I can't even go into because I'm not cool enough.
I know.
Logan?
She could just
Nope.
anywhere. She's just
She
the
goes
coolest.
everywhere. That's congratulations. That's so amazing.
Thank
How
you.
long is the run?
It's going to be, I think it's a 4-week run.
Okay.
And a week of previews or something like that. So about 5 weeks.
Okay, cool.
And I can't wait.
That's thrilling.
Thank you.
That is so thrilling. When do performances start?
It's not in stone yet, but I think they're going to start late August or no, like early September. But if you go to the
Which
American,
is way different than late August.
Shut up. I was like, is it?
Is it?
Nope. Go to American Blues Theater's website. That'll all be up soon in the official times.
Congratulations.
And dates. Thank you.
Let me tell you, having read the book, I almost just said white girl from a place. I've had pneumonia. I'm sorry.
It's an emotion. It's a mental block.
No, but
No, which I
know.
understand
I think it's
completely.
also like pneumonia fog that's happening too. But no, it's Black Girl from a White Suburb, finding my light, using my voice.
Yes.
I have read the book. I have seen the workshop presentation of it.
You came to the book launch.
Came to the book launch. Let me tell you, friends out there. Come September, get your tickets.
Thank you.
It's so good. And you, of course, are just a delight.
Oh my gosh, thank
To
you.
be up there to watch you do
Thank
your
you.
thing. I thought of you last week. I channeled you. Well, I didn't channel you. I actually mentioned it. Last week, we had the actor who's playing The Wiz in The Wiz. Coming
Yes.
through, and he was talking about about his first experience with The Wiz.
No, did he have a similar one? No.
Well, no. Well,
Okay.
he was very, because he was like, look, I didn't even know it was a play.
Oh.
He just thought it was the movie.
Oh, the movie, sure.
So he's like, and in college, he got cast as the Yellow Brick Road. And he's like, what is this? And like, oh, wait, no, it's a good part.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, my friend Tanya.
You did tell- did
I
you tell
did.
us?
I was
Oh,
like,
my gosh.
My friend Tanya, she. And he's like, well, she better come see the show.
Oh my
There we
gosh.
go. So.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah, there we are. But you can also pick up, you know what? Mother's Day's coming up. It's Easter today. Maybe you forgot to grab an Easter, something to put in your Easter basket. You can swing by a bookstore and pick up,
Come on, you got it. Come on.
Black Girl from a White Suburb. I don't know why you always want to call it a white girl from a black suburb.
I mean, that would be a very interesting story too.
It would be.
It would. And
It's
that's-
just not your
it's
story.
not mine, but it would
It's
be
not your
interesting.
story, but it's a very Black Girl from a White Suburb.
Yep.
Finding my light, using my voice. You should go buy it.
Thank
Buy
you.
it and just give it out to people.
Yes, on the corner.
Yeah. Or what you could do is you could buy a whole bunch of copies and then put it in like your neighborhood little book share little houses.
That's
You know
a
what I mean?
delightful idea. In fact, I should put a couple in those boxes.
You
that
should
said
definitely
that.
should.
Of course, that doesn't make me any money.
It don't make any money, but it gets people reading it, and people will be like, "Hey, I read this book."
That's right.
You know what I mean? And I've got
Yes.
some ideas, and like,
Yes.
oh, I've learned a thing or
I've
two
learned a thing or two.
about like white privilege and microaggressions, and what the heck? Whoa, shut up, people.
I got a sweet. I mean, we can move on very soon. But I got the best compliment last night, which, along with it being my story and my experiences, but somebody kind of picked up on the aspect of the book that is sort of like a love letter to Chicago theater, and that made me feel really good because that was my intention because it has lots of theater stories in it.
A lot of theater stories.
Yeah.
I love when I went to go see. I guess it was the workshop. It was with the Sassback afterwards. I love a Sassback.
Yeah.
And you were talking about, because you had just performed it at Steppenwolf, and you were talking about your time doing Song of Jacob Zulu.
yeah.
And there was an actual poster.
Yes, it
or
was
a
so
picture
cool.
of, was it a picture of John Mahoney that was?
Picture of John Mahoney. There was a picture of the actual poster is on
yeah.
there, and Kate Todd Freeman's on that that back wall at the 1700 Theater. So that was like a very sort of almost spiritual experience.
Of course,
performing
like,
it there.
ghosts of past, like, coming to support you up.
That was so cool.
Now I feel like Diane Wiest in Bullets Over Broadway, which comes in this church. This church. Ophelia. Clytemnestra.
Okay, wait, did she pass away? She didn't pass away.
No, I hope no. That was Diane Keaton.
No, I know. Yeah, okay. But yes, but for some
Please,
reason.
I can't take it right now.
I can't
It is
either.
like,
She's alive.
Yes.
She's fine.
I believe so. Well, congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing.
Thank
and
you
well
so
earned.
much. Thank
like you've been
you.
working your butt off.
A little bit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, people don't quite understand. How long has this been in process?
You know, well, the book.
The
was
book, I'm sure,
like
yeah.
a long time. But
Okay, yeah.
I think I've been on this, working on it in different ways for about 1.5 years. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a long time.
It's a process.
It is a process.
Yeah,
There we are. So it'll be about 2 years
exactly.
when you
Yeah.
head up on and you trot the
Oh
boards.
my gosh, I can't wait.
Doing your thing. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah,
you.
there we are. Yeah, so it's just kind of been like a crazy kooky week for me. I was sick. I just kind of like fever dreamed
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot of coughing, a lot of mucus.
Yeah.
It was gross.
Yeah.
I had little cough towels all over the house.
I hear
It's
you.
gross.
Yes.
Because like at some point I don't want to go get up from the couch. And go
Right.
to- yeah.
You just sort of like surrounded yourself with boxes of Kleenex and
Well,
little
it was,
mausoleum.
I felt like a Victorian woman. Actually, we did watch Howard's End
oh,
in part of the whole thing. Have you revisited that film?
not revisited.
Oh,
No.
my goodness.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Oh my gosh.
So good. But like Vanessa Redgrave,
Yeah.
who's dying, I chose of pneumonia.
Yeah.
Well, because she was like having the shallow breathing. That's how I felt. I had like a nice little like lace napkin.
Yes, I
It's like,
suppose they wouldn't have had many different options, right?
Yes. So just kind of like hawking loogies all over the house.
It's lovely.
But I do want to say, you know what? Thank goodness. Thank goodness for insurance. You
yeah.
know, because man, oh man, like $25.
Yeah.
And I got to see a doctor and an X-ray
Yes.
included in that whole thing. And it was like, and then boom, 24 to 48 hours, like so much better. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I was very happy about that. I'm also was very happy that like this Tuesday, the 31st, was the Transgender Day of Visibility.
Yes.
And from all accounts, people had a lovely experience that were going on. But I do, before we head to break, I just, because things are very strange right now.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning. We all woke up this morning to ding dong with an expletive laden post. This man is crazy. This man is crazy. Look, my favorite number now is 25, is in the 25th Amendment. Here's our job, folks, because this man is somebody needs to take Grandpa's cell phone away, especially late in the middle of the night, because he's tweeting horrible things with irreparable damage that's happening to our country. And it's just
Irreparable is
awful.
right.
And I think sometimes people just kind of forget about being like the basic tenets of decorum, of like human decency, especially for as all the supposedly these Christian people who are, I'm using air quotes if you are on YouTube, that are like running the show, they seem to be forgetting all of that. Even the Pope is coming out against them. And they are on this week with the Transgender Day of Visibility. This is a community that's been vilified for no reason.
Yeah.
That is such a tiny part of our population that our people are coming after vitriol. And it's all because, they spend so much money on these campaigns about how like they're going to change your child's gender when they go to school, and they're going to come back, and people are lurking and waiting for you in the bathroom, and people are waiting. They're just changing their gender so they can compete in women's sports. It's very odd. But our friend Alexander Billings had a lovely sort of missive about, because people keep talking about the transgender agenda. They've been talking about the gay agenda, and now it's the trans agenda that's going on here. And Alexandra Billings on social media, for Transgender Day of Visibility, she posted about her transgender agenda, which is be kind as opposed to nice, be mindful of others, have empathy towards situations I do not understand, practice curiosity of the world around me and how it spins, asking for help doesn't make me a failure. That's a big one. Feel truthfully. Rage is just as much of a gift as joy. Create dialogue with humans who disagree with me without trying to change their mind. Know there is God in every breath. Don't worry about what they say. They've been saying it for years and it changes nothing. Freedom is mine. It cannot be taken unless I give it, which is one I think we all need to remember as well. And know when to draw the line. Be done. Make no excuses and exit gracefully. And I think that is a fantastic human agenda.
She is a goddess. I have to say, just real quick,
Yeah.
2 things we said. I want to take back irrevocable damage because that's what they want. I mean, they don't see it as damage, but they want us to feel that defeat of like we're not going to be able to recover or fix what is happening, and we don't want to succumb to that, right?
Well, okay, and yet. Are you talking about what I said, irrevocable damage?
No, I sort of repeated. I echoed you because I was
okay.
like, it is irrevocable. But I just caught myself and thought, I can't have that mindset because then what are we fighting for? Like, there has to be the belief that there will be recovery.
Okay,
You know,
agree.
I really feel that.
Then it is done just severe damage.
Severe.
I mean, because right now
And it's easy to believe it's irrevocable. Like, you're like, how are we going to bring this back? We've lost this, we've lost that. But I'm not ready to.
It's a Sisyphean challenge.
Yes, it is.
Right now.
But not impossible.
From a sissy.
Well,
over here.
And history doesn't repeat itself, it rhymes. And so this is part of a cycle. We have to recognize that too.
Yeah, but what cycle are we repeating?
It's the cycle this
know.
country functions on.
I know, but it's just.
I mean, this is a dire version of it.
This is a very dire.
Yes.
Because like all this whole America First is America alone, kiddos.
Yeah.
I mean, that is very, except for the people who want to show up for us.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll get into that after the break. And of course, we would love to hear from you. Phone or text 773-763-9278. But before we go, this part of Out Chicago is brought to you by Team Hochberg. If you are purchasing a new home, you need to do what I did and call Team Hochberg, your trusted local lender. Sally, Bob, and their newborn son, Gus, combined income $200,000 a year. How much does Gus contribute to that?
I don't know.
Well, he's a newborn, so freeloader. They called to get pre-qualified. David answered their questions, introduced them to a realtor, and helped them secure a mortgage with a low down payment. Let's review. David pre-qualified Sally and Bob to purchase a home 4 months before their lease expired, introduced them to a realtor who located them the perfect home, and helped them secure a mortgage with only 3% down. If you're purchasing a home and you want the same outstanding service Sally, Bob, and Gus received, call Team Hochberg now at 855-563-2843 or visit 56david.com and Google Team Hochberg to read their 700 5-star reviews. Team Hochberg has helped thousands of WCPT listeners, but they can't help if you don't call 855-563-2843 or visit that website you know and love, 56david.com. Atlantic Coast Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 643114. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we are going to be chatting about the news of the day, so stick around. You're listening to Out Chicago right here on WCPT Heartland Signal.
Hi, my name is Amy Sumter. I'm a comedian as well as She's Crafty, and you are listening to Out Chicago.
Welcome back to Out Chicago. Scott Duff here. Ellen Miller is off because it is her birthday. A very big birthday.
Her birthday is on Easter?
No, Easter changes.
Whatever.
Come on.
Whatever.
Come on.
You don't know.
Yes, I do.
You don't
Actually,
know
I do know there.
You don't know me.
I do. I know you very well, which is why I'm like, you're
not surprised?
Not surprised at all. I'm just waiting. I'm counting the seconds that you just start to slow slide off the chair for no apparent reason.
I forgot that it changes.
It changes. No, her birthday's on the 3rd. It was a very big birthday.
Ooh.
She entered a new decade, and she's not saying what that decade is, but she's 70.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I know, right?
Ellen she's a beautiful woman.
And she's got it going on.
Yeah, she really
and
does.
it's also Richard Chu's birthday on Friday as well. And speaking of Richard Chu, this week on Chu's Views, Richard Chu's guests will include former Minneapolis Mayor Betsy Hodges, Lavora Barnes of Democracy Defenders Fund, North Carolina Democratic Party Chair Anderson Clayton, Illinois Congressman Mike Quigley, Mike Quigley and Sean Casten, Democracy Forward President and CEO Sky Perryman, Steppenwolf Theater Artistic Director Glenn Davis, and Kristen Crowell of Families Over Billionaires, plus show regulars Mike Nillis and Karen Byrne. Choose Views weekdays from 6 to 8 a.m. Central on WCPT AM, the Heartland Signal website, TuneIn, YouTube, and Facebook. Yeah, Carl, this week, it really has been a fever dream of a week. I'm like, is this really happening or am I just sick?
Yeah. You were sick. You can see it in your eyes still.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, God. That's so
I
bad.
just... Yeah.
Well, they say the recovery time.
It's like
a 2 to 3 weeks.
Yes.
Is what it is.
At least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I'm like going like, what? Is this really happening? I mean, there's so many things. I know, like this whole Iran situation is just horrible, and we'll get into it briefly a little bit. But like, for the whole thing, I believe the week started off with Kristi Noem's husband.
Was that the beginning of the week?
Yeah, there's no such thing as time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it happened early on in the week.
Early on. That was wild.
So wild.
That's so wild.
And it's so wild. I think you all know what we're talking about Kristi Noem's husband.
Maybe not. We should share.
Not. Okay, so Kristi, was it Brian or is it Byron? It was Brian. We'll go with Brian.
Okay.
Kristi Noem's husband, Mr. Noem. There was pictures were released of him. He is a part of a very particular fetish community that fetishizes like people literally becoming dolls and large memories. How we do that? Memories light the corner of the internet. Big old balloons that he wore like memories. I just made that up.
Memories, not a da 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 da.
Oh my God, memories all alone in my room space. I put on some big memories and I pay somebody 25 grand. Here's.
I mean, I'm all for a fetish. And
Me
what I mean
too.
by
And
that is,
this is
there
where
ain't nothing wrong with a fetish.
This is where poor Devin.
We broke Devin.
We broke Devin. Oh no, we broke Devin. Yeah. Here's the part that I feel like. Okay, there's a part of me that feels bad for this guy. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
look.
yeah.
Just because, like.
A fetish is a fetish.
A fetish is a fetish, and like it's what's going to happen.
And
it is. Let's also not get it twisted. It is no way connected with like the trans community. Let's just don't, because that's the whole thing. Let's not do that because that's what a lot of people were coming after him saying. But like, but there is some sort of sweet justice of Kristi Noem. Also, I'm like, oh, have you? There was okay. I don't know how to frame this now. So there was, let's stick with I feel kind of bad for him. There was actually a really wonderful piece in the New York Times where they went to the people in his very, very small town in South Dakota. And they were saying like, I feel bad for the guy. Like he that this leaked out.
Yeah.
Like that's just like, it's embarrassing. It's all this stuff. Like he's a good guy, and he's done whatever. Like, his wife wanted to. She keeps kind of doing all this stuff, and he's just been just a supportive husband.
Yeah.
And was the kind of the vibe that was going on there. And in this article, they have pictures of Christine Home from years gone by. She does not look the same at all. And I'm like, oh, maybe that's part of the thing, because she's got these, she did this whole MAGA thing that's going on. But there is some sort of sweet sort of like poetic justice that this is happening from somebody who wants to like ban drag queens and who wants to stop any sort of body modification, some sort of like,
maybe that's why.
Gender affirming hair. Well, I know.
Not to justify it, but you kind of try to think of the psychology. I mean, it's always that. It's always the person who's the most homophobic with the highest platform of like, anti-trans, anti-homophobia, or whatever, who, you find out later they themselves were gay. That sort of internalized self-hatred, externalized. I don't know.
I know.
mean,
Lindsey Graham might have some thoughts on that one, but I don't know, allegedly. But I don't, that's it's so bananas. That whole story happened. What's going on? And then they, Pam Bondi.
Yeah.
Adios.
Yep. Get
you out of here. Well, first of all, good riddance to bad rubbish.
Yeah.
I know. It is. It is the most misogynistic thing to say. Talk about a woman's shrill voice.
Be careful.
I am aware of that.
Be careful.
But I can't. I can't. Like you. Oh, that's great. That's really like she's always just kind of I'm coming for you. Whatever, Raskin. Like I have never seen a more belligerent, least qualified human being.
I really wonder what the next day is for these folks who, in one moment are up, who's, what, and then the next they're just out.
Girl, but I bet you anything there's going to be a whole bunch of snippies happening coming up with the rest of
my husband thinks Pete Hegseth is next.
Mr. Brill Cream?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thinks he's next.
Yeah. Secretary Tippy.
It's just what happens.
Yeah. Who, by the way, he's doing a bang-up job.
Oh, my God.
But before we get into him, so far, of course, we've got two women that were fired, which we kind of saw that kind of being teed up. Like when they made the cabinet announcements, I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm just waiting for Tulsi to go, but I think she's too in with Russia for him to say bye-bye to her quite yet.
And she hasn't been in the public eye that much.
No, they've been keeping her out of the loop. That's the whole thing. She hasn't been briefed on stuff. She's the head of DNI, you know? And then but she was there to go up for some reason to take voting records from Georgia. It's like, why are you even there? You should not be there.
Yeah.
And yet there she was. They're all trying to go and serve dear leaders. So you saw the women that he put up there. It was like, oh, okay, we're getting ready for you're gonna go, and you're gonna go. And then of course, will be replaced by men, all of them.
Yes, that's
because
likely.
That is what's that whole thing, because we know how he feels about women. And the whole thing is he hired people who were loyal to him. And she was so freaking loyal to him, but apparently didn't get rid of people quick enough or at all in his eyes. So the girl, she just messed everything up. Yeah. She was a total disaster, especially when it comes to the Epstein files, that whole they're sitting on my desk, the whole
what the heck?
Look, when she has the whole there was that moment when she had right-wing influencers and they were walking out with binders that were Epstein files part 1. We've got this right here. What was in that? I mean, it was probably just loose leaf paper.
Yeah.
Some drawings.
Wow.
Some drawings. Or maybe it was her burn book. Because she's such a mean girl.
Oh my
so,
gosh,
like, she had that one, and there was like, the rest of them are sitting on my desk, and then, never mind, we're done. Okay, bye-bye, never mind.
Nothing's there.
And then, like, oh,
Nothing
wait,
to
no,
see
there
here.
is fine. We found more and stuff, and then we're going to redact them poorly and put out some of the survivors' names and, like, images, like, everything. So, everyone's like, oh, I bet you he fired her so she didn't have to appear, like, before Congress, but the subpoena is supposed to happen on the 15th. And I'm like, no, she's still going to have to appear. She was still Attorney General at the time.
Yeah.
So she's still got to show up. But like the utter incompetence. And then she's trying to go after, like, attack, the perceived enemies. We're all going after mortgage fraud, with like Adam Schiff and with Letitia James. Like, she just mucked everything up.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well,
Yeah. So
she gone.
bye-bye. Good riddance.
Yeah.
To bad rubbish. But like, there's talk about her getting disbarred.
Really? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, because she's not a good lawyer.
Well, the thing,
And
I mean,
she
it's
breaks
just,
so many ethics rules. Yeah.
I mean, it will be a long fall. If you're going to climb that mountain, it's eventually you're going to get kicked off it, and it'll be a big fall. And it's like you'll lose not just that position, but everything else. And maybe that should be a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But then you've got, like, Secretary Drunk Uncle, allegedly.
Making friends with
Making friends with who?
no,
What? Why are you making? I'm glad he's making friends.
no. You go, and then I'll.
Well, no, actually. Well, why don't we take a break? Because
Okay.
I've shot past the break. I know we should probably take a quick little break. But when we come back, we're just gonna be more rant and raving. Maybe some more songs
Yes.
about boobies.
Oh.
Memories.
Dance 10, looks 3.
Oh, there we go. We can't sing that whole song on the air, and I can't tell my joke. So
Oh
there.
no! Did I step on your joke?
No.
Oh,
The
okay.
joke from the earlier one.
Oh,
Because
no.
it's just not family friendly. It's
That's
Easter.
right. It's
There we are.
Easter,
So
for
we're going to
goodness
take a quick
sakes.
break. And when we come back, there is more Out Chicago right here on WCPT Heartland Signal.
Welcome back. I'm Lennox McGee.
I'm David Dodd, and we're the hosts of The Sip.
You're listening to
Out Chicago on WCPT 820.
Welcome back to Out Chicago. Scott Duff here, along with celebrity guest co-host Tania Richard.
Hi.
My brain is going crazy. I just wanted to call you Tania Richards.
Well, that's how you pronounce my name.
Well,
so that
that
makes
is
sense.
how Joan
You're just-
Esposito.
Oh, she
because
did
you-
too. Oh
Yes,
my God. Yes.
Tania.
Scott has called me Tania Richards our entire friendship.
Decades.
And yeah.
Okay, yeah, there we are.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it's Tania Richard. She is amazing, and she is here and looking fabulous, by the way.
Looking fabulous?
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, dude. Of course, dude. Look, we got to talk about some super duper important gay stuff.
Yeah.
But I do want to kind of wrap up this whole Pete Hegseth thing.
Yeah.
Like, this man knows nothing about what a disaster is going on, like, with this guy. The whole thing, like, going back to lecturing all of the generals about, like, you're too fat and this is what you need to look like. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like that whole meeting, calling them to the Pentagon from across the corners of the globe. I'm like, that is the epitome of, like, this could have been an email. You know what I mean? And then now in the middle of this whole, like, he's calling it a holy war, using, like, weird religious rhetoric and invoking the name of Jesus to go in to fight this holy war, which is upsetting, to say the least. He also is firing the, like, chiefs of staff. I believe he's fired 8 generals so far. Lately, he fired the chief of staff of the army, which is basically over conflicts of, he was like, they were having a whole thing back and forth. He's like, because he was passing up promotions of people, he was asking the former Army Chief of Staff to General George, I believe is his name, to over promotions of 2 women and 2 black men. He's like, get them off the list. And it's like, what?
This is what I meant by how he's making so many friends.
Yeah, he's making so many friends.
Yes.
He refused Catholic services this weekend because the Pope has come out quite.
That was wild.
Against him.
Wild.
It's crazy. So, hey, no foreign wars. It's going to be done in 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, so just sit on that. But because we are the big gay show.
Yes.
We got to talk about gay things and big gay moments. Look, I have never been more disappointed and confused. I mean, I guess I can. Thank goodness you're here because you can maybe talk me through this. So on Thursday, the Supreme Court overwhelmingly sided with a Christian therapist, rejecting a Colorado law that prohibited mental health professionals from trying to change the sexual orientation or gender identity of LGBTQ minors, also known as conversion therapy.
Right.
Critics and major medical organizations say that conversion therapy is ineffective,
Right.
potentially dangerous to young people. But the Supreme Court, in an 8-1 decision, said it was a violation of the First Amendment. Gorsuch, for the majority, he wrote, Colorado may regard its policy as essential to public health and safety, but the First Amendment stands as a shield against any effort to enforce orthodoxy in thought or speech in this country.
So I kept rereading this, and it kept twisting itself on me. I'm still like, wait, what?
So the main argument from this Christian therapist was, she's like, I'm not trying to change anybody.
Yeah.
I am simply trying to honor my client's request when they come saying they want to live a life that more aligns with their faith.
Okay. And the
Great.
8 people are saying
that
you can't do that.
No, that you're right.
Oh, that they're right. Oh, that she. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sense. Yes.
That they're right.
And
Ketanji Brown Jackson, who was the only voice, she's like, the Constitution does not pose a barrier to reasonable regulation of harmful medical treatments just because substandard care comes via speech instead of a scalpel.
Right.
So basically what this therapist is arguing is like, you've impeded my practice because I
can no longer
practice conversion therapy.
Right.
So even though I'm not trying to convert anybody, but I'm taking these clients who have come to me and want to, again, live a life that more aligns with their whatever that means. But the confusing part, but there's just, this thing is so nuanced.
I know.
Because I'm like, okay, well, how many of these, because this is specifically about minors. It's like, how many of these minors are in therapy for that voluntarily?
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, how many are in there and not put in by their parents or guardians or whatever it is? And especially when we're dealing with the practice of conversion therapy, it does not work.
Right.
It does not work. In fact, what it does severe damage, and it prevents a deep sense of shame. Oh my gosh, which is a major theme in K-pop Demon Hunters, which I just watched.
Scott, you didn't say that on air.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't. I know. I'm just saying that to you. But anyway, see, real life.
I mean, it's meta.
It is. But it instills a real sense of shame into people where they cannot, have intimate. They cannot be intimate.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot be open and guarded. It screws up with their relationships, whether it's like, regardless of who it is, like which gender or whatever gender expression they are with, it messes with your head in a big way because it instills that you are wrong. And what Ketanji Brown Jackson is saying that I love this. I'm going to read that quote again.
Mm-hmm.
The Constitution does not pose a barrier to reasonable regulation of harmful medical treatments just because substandard care comes via speech instead of a scalpel. She also went on to say that the decision risks grave harm to Americans' health and well-being. Like, I don't know. It's like, what if you have somebody who firmly believes that, Like, you know what's really great for relaxation and meditation, for calming and for grounding is smoking. You know, we should all smoke.
Right.
You know, and that's like, but we know we shouldn't.
Right.
So, but is that free speech? Like, how is this medical advice? You know, that's doled out as professional medical advice. It does not, I don't understand how.
Oh, because it's fundamentally wrong.
Because it's fundamentally wrong. Same thing with like this, you know, with conversion therapy. How I understand, like, people have very deeply held religious beliefs, but if major medical association, like every single one of the major medical associations has condoned conversion therapy. Condemned, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
Brain fog. Condemned conversion therapy, saying like it does not work, it does harm, it is ineffective.
Right.
So how can you, as a practitioner of that medical practice, continue to try to push that just because you believe, because your faith tells you that this is wrong? You are putting a moral equivalent.
Right.
Like
But has it intersected? Has it been brought to the level of like when it was declared like smoking is bad? So all of these experts, where is that being leveraged? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I think they're putting the medical advice
like
aside
it's separate
and talking about this person's free speech.
Okay.
It's a head scratcher.
It's a real head scratcher, and it's hard because it's one of those things. It's like a kaleidoscope or something. Like it keeps shifting. So you're like, so that you think it's this, and you're like, oh wait, but what about that? So that's I
mean, it's deeply nuanced, and it's very. I mean, clearly. We had two of the other justices, the only other two, you know, more progressive justices said, yeah, it is a violation of free speech. I know. And I'm just worried about what it's going to open up because there's so many laws that have already been passed across the country about conversion therapy and how this is going to affect things and what it's going to do to our young people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was a bleak week. Thank God we had K-pop Demon Hunters.
I mean, thank God.
I know. There we are.
What did I watch this week? I watched something delightful this week, but I can't remember.
Well, you can tell me about it in the break.
Okay.
Because we should probably take a break.
Okay.
Right now.
All right.
For news. Oh, I was supposed to read something. Meh. All right, there we are. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break. Apologies again. Pneumonia and brain fog is real.
It's real.
It is real, people. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, it is the second hour of Out Chicago right here on WCPT Heartland Signal.
I'd like to welcome you to WCPT AM's Out Chicago. Think of us as Sunday brunch with your gay best friends. Now please welcome your host, Scott Duff.
And hello, welcome back to the second hour of Out Chicago. Scott Duff here. Ellen Miller is off celebrating her birthday in a tropical paradise with friends that she's known for decades. And that's why I get to stay in the Jefferson Park studio with a friend I've known for decades. Tania Richard.
Hello.
Hi, Tania. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're very excited that you're here. And it's been a lively show.
Yes, it is. I like your pronunciation of decades.
Decades. It's just like Spider-Man and Superman.
Yes.
And the ice cream man. There we are. Hey, we've got a really great show, second hour lined up for you today. A little bit later on this hour, we're going to be speaking with Chicago theater legends and real life hubbies.
Oh, my goodness.
Ted Hoerl and Steve Scott. They are taking part of a brand new, of a lovely 2-weekend special event for PrideArts to celebrate their brand new home at the center on Halsted. It's called Love Letters, a little A.R. Gurney play. It's usually opposite sex, but they're doing 4 casts of same-sex couples, and I'm very excited to talk about them a little bit later on. Hey, just to let you know, because I should have said this earlier. Tomorrow on Live, Local, and Progressive, Joan Esposito will be talking to Illinois Congressman Jonathan Jackson, Nancy Gertner, retired judge, now with Harvard Law School and Democracy Defenders Fund, and Marjorie Hershey, professor emeritus of political science at Indiana University. That's Live, Local, and Progressive, weekdays from 2 to 5 p.m. Central on WCPT 820 AM, heartlandsignal.com, and the TuneIn. But right now on the Out Chicago, girl, I'm so excited because we were both goofing over about Lookingglass, the cool kids.
Yes,
That's
so cool kids.
The cool kids, the cafe, everything. And right now they are presenting the world premiere of Matthew Yee's White Rooster. It's a dark comedy. You know this old trope. Part Chinese mythology, Western Americana, Gothic folk rock, something you've seen every day.
Just yesterday,
It is a kooky pants wild ride, and there are puppets, let me tell you. And joining us now is one of the production's incredibly talented, this ensemble of actors. Shut up.
Really?
Again, the cool kids. There we are. Joining us now is Noelle Oh. Noelle, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh my gosh, thank you for joining us. Because I know you're a little under the weather, so you are my sister in phlegm now. Girl, let me tell you. So I was at opening night of White Rooster. What a ride.
I know.
What a ride. How is it going?
It's going so great. I am so honored to be a part of the show. I love devising work. And so when I got this opportunity to show, it was like a dream come true.
Yeah. Well, how did that come about? Have you been a part of the show? Because, developing new work, it takes a hot minute. So how long have you been with the show?
So I've only been with the show since January. Some of the other actors, such as Sunny and Riley, have been a part of it since Matt has been writing this since 2020, so there's been multiple workshops.
Right.
But I've only been a part of it since I got cast in the original casting of it since January.
Yeah, well, girl, let me tell you, this play, it really is hard to describe.
It truly is.
It really is. Like, do you have a soundbite? Because I'm still trying to I've been thinking about it for weeks now. So how would you describe White Rooster?
I would say that it's a story about this girl named Min, and she's trying to leave her small, barren town, but first she has to deal with her past, with her parents, some ghosts, and with what she truly wants in life. But it is told through the assistance of puppetry and movement work and electric folk music. And it's so cool because there's 8 of us actors. So we do this kind of Greek chorus type. And we're all on stage together and we're playing different characters. But it's so cool because it's based in present time, but it's based off of the Chinese gold miners who came from California in the late 1800s. And it's been so cool doing the research on it because it's a real town right outside of Sacramento called Lao. And after the Chinese Inclusion Act, all the Chinese architects left. And so it's just this very Chinese town with no Chinese people. So it's like a ghost town, a Chinese ghost town.
Yeah, and in the play, you're not quite sure who's dead and who's alive.
No, you're not.
No, I mean, it's so great. And
cool.
You're, as you say, you play many characters, but your main one that you focus on is June.
Yes.
And who might
I know. I've been trying to figure out how to say this
might
without
be a ghost or not. I mean,
I know. I've been trying to figure out how to talk about her without spoiling.
Yeah.
It's such a hard play to talk about without spoiling.
Right. But June definitely has you've got a journey, my friend. You definitely have a journey. You definitely do. But first of all, I want to commit for the ensemble. Tania and I are theater kids from the 90s. There was not a cooler theater company in the world than Lookingglass Theater. And this this piece, White Rooster by Matthew Yee, it really feels like it has captured the like total old school spirit of Lookingglass about, you know, they were adaptations of stories and literature, and especially Act 2, it really feels like there's a story within a story within a story, and things just kind of keep unfolding, and it's all delivered with that, you know, that iconic Lookingglass flair and imagination. What was the process like for creating this play, White Rooster, that's now playing at Lookingglass?
It was quite the process, and I honestly thrived in it. I love devising work. So we started out in January. We had a week of script work where we just read the script and we would just say whatever was on our mind. We'd be like, this doesn't make sense. We think this person should have this line, blah, blah, blah. And also we started out with some basic puppets. I know you saw the show, so you know there's lots of different forms of puppets.
Yeah, that Rooster puppet is fantastic, by the way.
I know.
Who's the puppet master on that? I don't have the program in front of me.
So Caitlin McLeod, she is the puppet designer.
Shut up. So good.
And she would come to rehearsals and teach us like the body movements, because we would have to study like how do roosters move, like how do chickens move, how do snakes move, and how do I make my body become a snake? How can my arms become the rib cage of this snake now? And so Caitlin really helped us a lot with that. But that is some stuff that we figured out within the first week. We also figured out a lot of the music, figuring out who knows how to play guitar, who knows how to sing. And then we had 2 weeks off, and Matt just went, sat in nature, and thought about it. And then in February, we launched off into rehearsals.
Oh, man. It really is just... It is something like you will never see on stage before.
What is your background in terms of how you came to Chicago, how you came to performing?
Yes, so I grew up in the South Suburbs. I've been a dancer and competitive figure skater my whole entire life.
Oh,
so
sorry. It shows. It shows. It totally does. Go. I'm sorry. Keep talking.
No, you're true. You're true. And so I think I got into performing through the storytelling of figure skating and dance. And I've always done plays growing up, but I never thought I'd be an actor until my senior year of high school. I was like, I think this is what I meant to do. And so I went to UIC. I have a BFA in acting, and I graduated a year and a half ago. And ever since then, I've been working in Chicago.
Well done.
There we go. Living the dream.
Awesome.
There. I will say, you really do have such a presence on stage. Yeah, no, really. Like, I hope you take that in, because like the whole time I was like, there's a vocal quality about you. There's like, there's the cool kid. You're like the cool kid, even though again, this story. I don't want to tell, but it's like, you know, like you congratulations on your work in this show. It's phenomenal. And again, to be on stage with some of these actors like Karen Aldridge and Mark Montgomery, like, shut up, Monty.
Wow.
Like, and Louise Lamson, like, these people, it's just, is it kind of, how do you feel performing with these folks who have had quite the career?
It has been such a treat working with them. I have learned so much because they are able to take such big risks in the rehearsal room. They normalized taking big risks, which is something that, you know, actors should do. But, you know, as a young actor, it's hard with being vulnerable and being embarrassed, especially with my idols. I'm working with my idols, and I want them to like love me. And so being able to watch them take these risks was so inspiring for me, and it allowed me to fulfill my character fully without fear. And I watched them do that every day in rehearsal. And I think that's truly my favorite part of this whole process, was getting to meet these amazing actors. And we truly have become quite a family.
Yeah, well, it shows on stage. So the physicality for you. It sounds like that, you know, with your background as a dancer and as a figure skate, that makes total sense. I mean, there's a lot you do, because you do a lot of the physical work that's going on stage. Is that how you really keyed into this character of June, or what was your entryway into? We have to say, look, she's a ghost, and she ain't happy.
She's not a happy ghost.
She is not a happy ghost, and she evolves into an even more unhappy ghost throughout the show. So was the physicality is that what got you into it, or how were you able to create this character of June in White Rooster?
Yeah. She was really something I was scared about at first, because she is 2 ages at once, and so finding that was a struggle for me. And so I actually found her through movement first, and I would create. I have pictures printed out in my dressing room of what each story I tell means visually. I have a soundtrack for her that I've created. And so using my senses, I have created her. But I did enter her through dance. That is how I found her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I usually like to enter physically as well, because that's, you know, for some reason that works for me. But so is there a moment within the show that you either on stage or you're off stage, or I mean, you're still on stage basically the whole time, but like that you're watching, that you just love watching or being a part of?
I love watching Elliot Esquivel. He plays the Woo.
He's great.
He's amazing. And today's his last day with the cat.
Oh, no.
I know he's moving on to another show, but he has been so inspiring to me. He's a comedic genius.
Mm-hmm.
And backstage when we're doing like the puppetry, he does little like sound effects when he moves the pieces backstage that no one can hear, but he's just doing it for himself. And that has been truly so much fun. But also just watching the grandparents on stage, Pong's grandparents, their little minuscule reactions to everything. I literally, whenever you see me on the side of the stage, I'm holding it together for dear life and trying not to laugh.
All right. Well, you know, so but what has the audience reaction been like?
The audience reaction has been, so we have had a lot of talkbacks with high schoolers, college students, and the general audience. And what gathered is that, well, one, they all say it's nothing that I expected, and that it truly messes with their perception of the sweet folk music and fun puppetry, what they like thought it would be, because you're truly watching a nightmare unfold on stage. And Matt is so brilliant, Matt, the director, because he's able to like distort and make these horrifying scenes seem like joyful through these group numbers and dances. And another thing I've heard a lot from the audience is they want a cast soundtrack. They are singing these songs to themselves at home days after. I've gotten DMs on Instagram asking if there's a cast soundtrack, because it's not a musical, but we do have some songs in it.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know.
Well, yeah, both sold me. I mean, it sounds very intriguing and very exciting.
Again, it is, Tania, it is nothing like you have ever seen.
That's awesome.
I have to cough. Can you talk for 1 second?
So did you have this type of... Did you have... Oh, do you have to vote? Apologies, I think...
No, yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you. I was in the middle.
I should have just sang a little
Again,
song.
apologies. I am recovering from pneumonia right now, so that little cough just kind of snuck up on me. But let me tell you, Noelle's right. It's something you've never seen before, and you want to make sure. And dude, please pass on to the Woo, like whatever. He was so good, so good. Like again, the cast is just stacked with incredible folks. It is music, it is movement, it is images, it is puppets. I think the best review, I think it was an audience response to it, was it's like, "Oh brother, where art thou?" meets a David Lynch film with puppets. So make sure that you go and check out Matthew Yee's White Rooster, which is now playing at Lookingglass Theater through April 26th. You can get your tickets at lookingglasstheater.org, and there are more G's in that address than you think there are. Noelle Oh, thank you so much for taking time out today. Enjoy your the final run with this woo, and wait until the fabulous new woo that comes in for you.
Yes. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure talking with y'all.
It's been wonderful to speak with you. Break legs today with your shows, and much continued success to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Make sure y'all come to White Rooster.
All righty, come check it out. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we are going to be speaking with a real-life couple and Chicago theater legends Ted Hoerl and Steve Scott about their triumphant return to the stage. So stick around. You're listening to Out Chicago right here on WCPT Heartland Signal.
Welcome back to Out Chicago on Chicago's Progressive Talk. Can I get you another Bellini?
No, not right now. I'm on antibiotics. But thank you, 70 Miller. Hey, this is Scott Duff. I'm out Chicago. Ellen Miller is off celebrating her birthday in the Caribbean, as one should. But that means we get to hang out with the lovely and talented Tania Richard.
It is me.
I know, it is you. And I am really, really happy that you are here to chat with our next guest, because PrideArts has officially moved to its new home on Center in Halsted. And as a benefit to help with the transition, they are presenting A.R. Gurney's Love Letters Reimagined. It's performed by a rotating cast of 4 same-sex couples as a special 2-weekend event.
So smart.
So smart and so perfect. And of course, so smart to kick off this whole special event with real-life couple and Chicago theater legends, Ted Hoerl and Steve Scott. Ted and Steve, welcome back to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. I could cry. Hi, y'all.
Do it, cry.
I am already, but it's for a lot of other reasons. So
Right, exactly. Has nothing to do with you. I just could cry.
Good.
All right, guys, before we get up close and personal, can you just tell the story of love letters to our dear listeners?
Sure. Ted, do you want to take this?
Well, I just want to make a comparison to our lives. They are star-crossed lovers sending letters to each other starting in grade school and to the ends of their lives. And they never quite make the connections that they ought to be making, whereas Steve and I have lived together for 45 years since 3 days after we met.
Oh, my gosh. I love that story.
So,
it's an
Steve,
inspiring.
fill in the gaps.
Fill in the gaps, right?
Go, Steve.
Great. Thanks, Ted. Well, one is set on a political career. Mel, who is usually the woman in the piece, but is now going to be Ted, pursues a life as an actor. And we, through the years, we hear about all of the entanglements that they got with other people, all of the problems that they're going through. They really are each other's best friends and kind of would-be lovers, except that never really happens. Mm-hmm. But it really it follows a long-term relationship through all of the things that you think it's going to do. But it's such a lovely picture of a long-time relationship. And it really does mirror, in many ways, the relationship that Ted and I have had, although we have been together in the same room for 45 years. But it's just a lovely, lovely piece. And my main concern is getting through it without breaking down into sobs at certain points, especially near the end.
Yeah. So. I mean, I would say, for the listeners, like, us four know each other in different incarnations and variations for a couple of decades now. And I mean, I just can't imagine the feeling of watching you two up there. I'm not going to have to imagine it because I'll see it. But how beautiful and rich and textured it must be. I mean, I can't wait.
Yeah, no, I was reading it again this morning, and it really is. I mean, it's incredibly well put together, but it's incredibly moving. And I think what's lovely about it is that any two actors can find themselves in these roles. They don't have to have been together for half a century.
Yeah.
But we've all had ongoing friendships that are probably closer, that may be closer than our love relationships, and this play really shows the progression of that in a way that I think everybody can identify with.
Have either of you ever directed it?
I directed a reading. Well, yeah, I'm surprised that Ted hasn't. I directed a couple of readings of it over Zoom during the pandemic.
Oh, sure.
And even then, and I was working with fairly inexperienced actors in both cases, even then the piece worked extremely well. And, yeah, it was perfect for Zoom because you just sit there and talk with each other. Yeah. So there you go.
Right. And I'm looking forward to it because I'm having trouble walking now that we're ancient. And so sitting and reading seems like the perfect job for me.
Right?
You're so good at that.
I mean,
so when?
Oh God, memorizing! My God, memorizing this piece would be horrible.
Oh yeah, no. Let's read. Let's read. Let's all read right now. You want me to put words in here? No, I have too much useless crap from like the 70s, like stuck in my brain. Like I know
I'm the idiot who decided. Oh, go ahead. What?
No, I have things stuck in my head like my high school fight song. And
yes, I know. I got the lyrics to Double Dutch Bus in there in my head. I can't put in, love letter.
Oh my God, I can't even put in somebody else's name.
So both of you, I mean, you two have had such incredible careers in the Chicago theater community. Like, Steve Scott, you were with the Goodman Theater for what, like 87 years? Was that it?
Yes, for a century and a half.
For a century and a half, which is amazing because it's just 100 years old now.
I was there for like 36 years, 35 years, something like that.
Yeah. And Ted, you have been in like casting. You've been on stage. You as an actor, you are a director, you are a producer. You've had such a prolific career all over the place. Have you two ever been on stage together?
Yes. We have shared a joint Jeff Award for ensemble for Are You Now or Have You Ever Been at the Next Theater about the House Un-American Activities Committee.
Right.
A while ago.
So when was that? I think it was like 99. Is that it?
1999. Yes.
Not that long ago.
Holy smokes! So what is it like for the two of you to kind of like have you be a part of this moment?
Well, I'm really looking forward to it. I have never, although we were in the same show, we never really had any scenes together, so we really didn't act together. And I have directed Ted a number of times in shows, and that is always that's always worked very well. But it's going to be exciting to kind of be with him. It's always exciting to be with him anyway, even after 45 years.
It's very true.
But to be with him on stage in front of people, kind of bearing our lives to a certain extent, is it fills me with a little bit of dread. But I think it's going to be wonderful. I think it's going to be a great deal of fun. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
How about you, Ted?
It's very. I said at the beginning that it's very different from our lives, but there are so many things that are absolutely resonant for how we feel, how we've, 45 years, there are a lot of ups and so this is a play about ups and downs. So there are a lot of very resonant moments, and I'm excited about it. Also, like, what if I start sobbing and can't stop?
Right.
Those things, but it's an exciting idea to be able to do this together. But so I will. But it's an exciting idea.
Yeah, no, you sob and you use it You use it, Ted,
Yes,
and then
absolutely.
you stuff it all down and you sit on it, just like Liza Minnelli at the end of Life is a Cabaret, when she wants to burst into tears, but she can't burst into tears. So you just look at the audience and you look at Steve with that eye, and then you kind of rub your belly a little bit.
Well, I think you should direct it. Actually,
I can't direct it because Jay Espano is directing it, who's the artistic director of the PrideArts.
Yes, I am thrilled to work with Jay. I've never worked with him, obviously, as a director. I run in the summertime a summer theater in Indiana, and Jay was one of the first directors I hired for that when I started that 5 years ago. So everything is kind of coming around in full circle and all of that sort of stuff.
So have y'all ever worked with PrideArts before?
No, I haven't. I'm trying to think back, but no, I don't think I ever have.
Yeah. I'm kind of like going through it's so interesting. I mean, you two are so much older than I am. So just
I'm sorry, I have to go. I have to go to sleep now.
I was just thinking back to like the '90s and like the birth of About Face, which is how I met both of you. And just thinking about the state of queer theater at that time, and now they're like, you can't swing a cat and not hit some sort of gay theater somewhere in this city. Like, there's so many.
Well, and what's interesting is that gay theater was in those days was a thing that only very small theaters did. And now, Steppenwolf does gay plays, and Goodman does gay plays, and everybody does gay plays. So, but it's very exciting to see how that has changed over the last 30 years, and what's happened to About Face, which is, they're still going very strong. And
unbelievable.
Oh yeah. So it's wonderful. It's very exciting.
It is kind of an exciting moment. I don't know. Yeah. I cannot wait to come and check out you guys on the 11th because it's you two. It's you guys.
No pressure though.
No, actually, it's zero pressure because, like, for real, you guys don't have to do anything except just show up.
That's going to be coming from the audience. Forget about it.
Yeah, and when I got the press release, I'm like, oh, they're doing this. I'm like, oh, love letters, same-sex couples. Oh, that's a good idea. Like, oh, wait, Ted and Steve to kick it off? Shut up. I'm like, that is absolutely perfect. And but one of the things that's just so wonderful is because you have 45 years together. Plus 3 days. I don't know. I'd love that. Plus 3.
Those 3 days are important.
Those 3 days are important because you were living your lives separately.
We spent those 3 days breaking up with all the other people we were going out.
No, but you just have to. You have that experience. You have that history, and you know each other. You like every inch of you, like, know each other inside out. And so all you have to do is just kind of show up and read the words. And I'd say, don't bump into the furniture, but you're going to be sitting down, Ted. So everything's fine.
Exactly. Well, I have a tattoo that I was going to do halfway through, but we'll see. And if we lose our place in the scripts, we can just kind of start talking to each other like we usually do. And
right. Where the hell are we?
Just get into an argument. And also 2 of the best laughs in the business. Remember? I'm like, oh, your laughs. Yes.
Yes.
Well, you gotta laugh because there's not a whole lot to laugh about. So you can laugh about.
1,000%. Well, listen, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. I really, really, really appreciate it. And let me tell you, if you want to do something that's good, that's helping a theater company, they're moving into a new space. They kind of, they're growing. So I think we need to help continue to support queer theater and queer artists throughout the city. Don't miss the PrideArts special 2-weekend only event, A.R. Gurney's Love Letters, directed by PrideArts artistic director J.S. Bono. It's April 11th through the 19th. And again, we've highlighted Ted and Steve because we love Ted and Steve. But we also just adore the other actors that are going to be there. So if you want to find out about the rotating cast, because the play is just like you were saying, it's the play is the thing, and it really does it packs a wallop, but it lands with every time out. So go and check it out. If you want to see the other artists that are performing, go to pridearts.org and also buy some tickets and go and support this wonderful organization. Ted Hoerl, Steve Scott, love you more than my panties.
Love you.
You guys are great, and hopefully this cough will be gone, so I won't be hacking my way through
the show.
hacking through tears.
Oh, that's okay.
Yes.
That's okay. I'll be coughing. What the hell?
I'll just sit and unwrap candy the whole time. So there you go. Ted Hoerl. Yes. Ted Hoerl, Steve Scott, and then I'll get up and use the bathroom. But get lost on my way. There's no exit.
But get lost. Yeah, get lost.
Done and done. Oh, girl, I will yes and you 100%, and I will one up this game of wandering Scott through the thing. So Ted Hoerl, Steve Scott, break all the legs, but fortunately you'll be sitting down. So there we go. And again, thank you so much for taking time out today, and have so much fun as you perform Love Letters as a part of this special 2-weekend event for PrideArts.
Well, thank you very much.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends. Thank you. Bye. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, it is the final thrilling show-stopping moments about Chicago right here on WCPT.
Hi, this is Renee Taylor. You're listening to Out Chicago, WCPT 820.
Welcome back to Out Chicago. Scott Duff here, along with Tania Richard, actor, author, activist, and about ready to do her one-person show at the American Blues Theater Company.
Yes, sir.
There we are in the early fall. Early fall.
Yes.
There we are. Hi, this is Renee Richard. She did a one-person show.
Did she really?
Yes, she was 82.
Is she? She's not still with us.
I think she is.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No. Stop.
I didn't mean it.
Punt. Yeah, no. Yeah, she was 88 in her 80s.
Get out of here.
Doing 90 minutes.
No way.
Yep.
Did she have an earpiece?
Oh, I think she read most of it. But,
well, there you go. Okay. No, it's amazing. I just was like...
She turned 93 last month.
93!
David, coming in with the facts.
Thank you. Thank you. She's 93. Oh, this is a good time because we're talking age. I do want to put out there, y'all, okay, so Windy City Times, Chicago's LGBTQ newspaper and news source, they do a 30 under 30 every year. And guess what? It's time right now to nominate people. I'm just going to read this. I was trying to make it very conversational, but I got very excited because, like, look, I was a part of Windy City Times. I have been a part of the 30 under 30 ceremony before, when Ted and Steve were both like, I can't, am I going to cry? Am I going to cry? I'm like, I wept through, because I had to read every young person's bio. And I was just like, you guys do so much. It's like I'm a mess. But their Windy City Times is seeking to recognize 30 more outstanding LGBTQ plus individuals and allies who live in and or work in Chicagoland. So nominees should be 30 years or younger as of June 30th and should have made a substantial contributions to the LGBTQ plus communities in the fields of entertainment, politics, health, activism, academics, sports, or other areas. The award ceremony is going to take place on Wednesday, June 3rd at the Chicago History Museum, but the deadline to nominate individuals is Friday, April 10th. That's this Friday. So individuals and organizations, coworkers can nominate a person. All you got to do is email Windy City Times senior writer Andrew Davis, and this is a little weird email address. It's syntax3733@gmail.com. Again, that is syntax3733@gmail.com. And be sure to put 30 under 30 in the email's heading and include the nominee's contact information. And you can nominate yourself too, if you like doing that. But the nomination should be about 100 words or fewer and should state what achievements and contributions the nominee has made. Nominators should also include their own names and contact information, as well as the contact info and the age of the nominee. There we go. So, and also just so you know, if somebody's already been won once, they can't win it again.
Makes sense.
There we are. So, yes. Anyway, so again, if you know somebody who is a remarkable young person that's a part of the LGBTQ community or an ally that's made significant contributions, think about honoring them. Is the Windy City Times 30 under 30. The list is amazing.
Yeah.
Of the people that have gone on. Like, there's a mayor.
Nice.
You know, it's like, wait, what? But so you're going to send this to Andrew Davis at syntax3733@gmail.com. I'm sure if you go to windycitytimes.com, you can find more information and a little bit about that. But I wanted to make sure that I got that out there because we need to be lifting people up.
That's right. Celebrate.
There we go. Rise and tide lifts all boats.
He raised you up. Everything is a music cue.
Thank goodness.
In my world, anyway.
In my world, look, everything's a microphone. I have 2 rules.
Oh.
One, when in doubt, sit down.
Okay.
Ted's good at that.
Yeah.
You know, and everything's a microphone.
Interesting.
Like you just kind of pick it up, and there you go. This water bottle, or my thumb, or even this little mouse pad. It's kind of like a phone.
I think as a motto, I'm gonna say mine is everything's a music cue, but only a music like cue to Broadway songs.
Right.
A Broadway musical cue. That's what it is.
Broadway.
Old Broadway.
Old Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
I know we have to get to important stuff like Drag Race.
Yes.
But I do have to recommend K-pop Demon Hunters. Look, I did not a lot of movie because I was really tired and I slept a lot.
Yeah.
But I watched some really like weird stuff.
Yeah.
There's this new movie out called Mike and Nick and Alice.
Oh.
It is a James Marsden and a Vince Vaughn vehicle.
Okay.
It's on the Hulus. It is a gangster, like mobster, buddy movie that involves a time machine and a cannibal assassin.
Oh, sure.
You know, another.
James Marsden is everywhere.
Thank goodness.
What in the
boy,
world?
Oh boy, geez, I just adore him.
He's wonderful, but it's like, seriously, sit down for a second there, fella.
Well,
or
no,
not.
No. What do you mean?
I mean, it is pretty wild.
What else has he been doing? Oh, he's got a new...
He did
The Jury.
He did The Jury.
Yes.
He's on Paradise. He's in some show with Callie Cuoco. He's now apparently on this show.
It's a movie.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Good for him.
Do we hate Vince Vaughn? Are we mad at him? There was something we were mad at him before.
I don't. I kind of remember, but I think he's managed to escape a lot of backlash. I think he just does his thing.
I will say, Vince. I'm just going to tell you because you can see it in the trailer. It happens. Vince Vaughn travels back in time.
Nice.
To stop this assassin hit.
Okay.
That happens on his friend.
What's it called?
Mike and Nick and Alice.
All right.
Because they're two Vince Vaughns.
Got it.
And the really interesting thing is, so he's playing himself. There are two Nicks, and one's from the future and one is from the present. But future Nick is only like 4 months away.
Oh.
So it's a really cool, like watching how he plays it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It's a great. It's so confusing, and you're like, this could never happen.
Yeah.
You know, of course, there's a time machine. You went back 4 months. Super fun.
Nice.
It's a super fun one.
Nice.
And then I also watched the Sherman Brothers documentary.
I don't know that
The
one.
Sherman Brothers were the musical genius behind the Walt Disney Studios. They're the ones who Mary Poppins.
Okay.
They were the ones, like, they were the only like composers they were brothers. And they wrote, like, you know, every Disney song that you can ever remember, like from like the big early days, that was such a part of our childhood. They wrote it.
Nice.
Basically. And they hated each other.
Really?
Yes, which we didn't know. It's great. And the documentary is made by their two sons.
Oh, wow.
Who hadn't seen each other in like 40 years. Was it 40? Yeah. They hadn't seen
Is
each other.
that on
like,
Hulu too?
No, that's on the Disney. But I guess it's all the Hulu. Is how I got. It's in my package. There. Did that. We watched Howard's End, as I said, as Vanessa Redgrave was like expertly dying. She's so good in that movie. Have you seen this? Have you seen Howard's End in a while?
No.
Oh my gosh. Go back and rewatch it. It's so good. And everybody's so young. And like, I mean,
know,
like,
Helena Bonham Carter. That's like our first movie.
No.
Howard's End?
No, yeah, Room with the View was,
that's what I meant
before. But that's not what you said.
I think
it's the same genre. Ian Forster. Still Ian Forster.
Yes.
And then we watched Dangerous Liaisons last night.
I love that movie.
I had that scene in forever.
I love that movie.
John Malkovich is terrifying in that movie. Yeah, I mean,
that was what put him on the map. Well, that and the other one where he played a blind character put him on the map.
Well, this one earned him an Oscar, I believe.
I know.
But his performance is incredible.
He was nominated. He didn't win for that.
He didn't?
No.
All right, we'll check. Anyway, we're running out of time, but I watched a lot of movies and it was really, really fun. But Drag Race.
Yes.
Thank goodness you're here. Okay, so we're down to the final three.
A surprising final three.
We're going to spoil some stuff.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. So we've got Mikey Meeks.
Yes.
Coco, Nini.
Coco, no. Coco, sure. You know.
Nini Coco.
Nini Coco.
Isn't that right?
I think that's right.
And
I can't think of the third one.
Darlene Mitchell.
Darlene.
Who is the goodest witch that is ever goodest. She just got married in real life.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. Just like last week. And there were Muppets involved.
Of course.
I never expected, I was like with Rue. I never expected that she would make it that far.
I know. Who do you think's going to win?
Oh, probably Mikey.
Probably Mikey.
I think probably Mikey.
Mikey's great.
Mikey's fantastic.
But there's something that I don't feel like they'd be the winner, but so good.
Yeah, so
Their
good.
Their freaking Karen was hilarious.
Oh.
Karen's gone wild.
Well, so was Darlene Mitchell's Karen Gone Wild.
I know.
Talk about somebody who will just yes and whatever's going on up in here.
I know.
But
it just seems so sweet. But wait a second. So Jane Don't,
who was like the projected front runner.
Yeah, what happened there?
She biffed on the Karen challenge.
And it can really happen, right?
It can really happen.
So they really don't do that on this thing where it's like your past wins, your resume helps you in those moments.
Okay, see, now that I think might be a producer question.
I think so.
Because with Juicy, who just left.
Oh, Juicy finally left. Because honestly,
she's been...
Yeah, she's had to sing for her life, and it shouldn't be based solely on the fact that
she battled her way.
You can lip sync.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's what they were kind of.
But that's really what Rue bases on, is just that now I'm realizing.
No.
Well,
I mean, when it comes to, if you're looking at, saving people, like on the thing, there sometimes undeniably she's a killer lip syncer.
But that's what I mean.
But I think it feels like this time, they kind of did do a little.
Maneuvering.
Yeah, maneuvering.
Because they wanted Jane Doe gone? Why?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know. Look, there's that whole subset of blame it on the edit.
Blame it on the edit.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it could be because she's awfully close to Jinx Monsoon, but not really. But maybe. I don't know.
No. I don't know.
What's weird, though, because it's the first time the final three, you don't feel like, other than Mikey just knocks it out of the park all the time, like any certainty around who it's going to be. I just don't know.
I think Darlene is definitely the wild. Well,
I'd love it if she won.
Now why can't I remember her name? Is it Nene Coco? Nene Coco?
You said it. Nene
Coco, yeah. Nene.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Nene, her look, that look that she had.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Tana Taylor was not kidding. She would have worn that on the red carpet in a second.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think she's kind of might be the dark horse.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to
I don't
wait.
think she's totally found her voice yet. So I
well,
don't
then
know.
maybe you should be a judge. There we go.
You don't know Danielle, do you? Danielle Pinnock Wallace?
Yes, and
She's
she
a
was up there. I
Chicago
know, and we were
actress
like,
recently
stop. She
made
was
her
just up on
RuPaul
the
debut.
I know she has made it.
Yes,
She's
she
made
has.
it. And officially, we need to stop talking because
okay.
it is time for us to end our show. But I want to thank all of our guests, Noelle Oh, Ted Hoerl and Steve Scott. Devin, thank you so much for making everything run smoothly. You are the vision of grace under pressure. There you are. Paul, you're really good at sitting. So thank you. Thank you, Paul. Tania Richard, thank you so much for being here.
You, Scott.
I've gone by, so we'll definitely be talking soon.
Yes.
Ellen will be back next week. And until then, my name is Scott Duff. Stay proud.
Around the Town, Chicago, with Al Beslaw.
Steve, how are you? I haven't talked to you in a while.
There's a great comedian does a great bit on this where, people lecture him about, don't let your dog sleep in the bed with you. His response is, what year do you think it is? Yeah, it's not